Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Gemini, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Gemini, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit. Oh, all right. Gemini newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person. And in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the judgment card. Well, somebody definitely here wants a second chance. They feel they cheated themselves out. They sabotaged this connection. They cheated themselves out of a long lasting spiritual bond, soulmate connection, something they could have had or would still want to have, for the long term. I think this person does want to offer something stable to the person who they feel they can never replace. They are hoping things can progress in a positive direction. They want to pull out those swords that they probably plunged into that person's back by sabotaging this connection. But the other person says, I don't trust them anymore. I've cut them out of my life. This person was selfish, self-centered. They were only thinking about themselves. They never took a leap of faith. I'm not stuck on them anymore. They made a fool out of me, Omkaratarot. They broke my heart. They made promises they never kept. They never invested in this connection. Right? So let's see what's going to happen then. Let's ask the universe, Spirit, you tell me what's going on in this connection. Why is Gemini and that person feeling the way that they are right now? Gemini and that person. Right? Just give me a second. Okay. The first card here, Gemini says, intimacy. Being intimately close physically or emotionally. Maybe that's what somebody wants, or maybe that was only an intimate connection and nothing else after that. Patience. This may require some patience and understanding. Third one says abundance. Somebody is being rewarded for the work that's being done. So there is abundance coming into somebody's life here who maybe had some harsh lessons to learn and they've overcome or learnt their lessons, and there is abundance coming in for that person. So let's see who that is. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, gems, but before that, let's also start with your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll do the clarification. Gemini and that person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and that person, Spirit. Let's take a few more from another deck. Gemini and that person, Spirit. And we'll take a few more from a third deck, gems, and start the reading. Gemini and that person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I'm sorry I wasn't able to open my heart to you. I will never forget you, no matter who enters my life. I wanted you, but I couldn't express all my feelings for you. I didn't treat you with respect. A part of me died when I let you go. Sorry, I did not see your value and worth when we were together. I listened to the wrong people. They were wrong about you. I'm a completely new and better person because of you. I did not expect you to enter my life when you did. I wasn't ready. I just have other responsibilities to take care of. I pray for you all the time, and I do healing work on your behalf. All right, so these are some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Gemini, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on my left, which is person A for me. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not guessing which side Gemini is on because I could be dealing with two Geminis here. So I'll be addressing them as person A and person B. If this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be your business partner, relative, best friend, co-worker maybe. So please use your own judgment here, okay? Right now I'm going to focus only on one side. Person A. Okay, tell me, person A, in your feelings, emotions, I see a Four of Wands with the Seven of Swords. What did you do? Yeah, they lost the Four of Wands. They sabotaged this connection. Now they're recognizing this was a soulmate bond. We could have had a happily ever after. I lost it. I cheated myself out of this connection. Maybe they took too long. Tell me, what's the Seven of Swords? What did you do? What did you do, person A? They couldn't make up their mind. They couldn't make up their mind. They left the door open. They probably thought I could find somebody better than the other person or something. They just didn't make up their mind. They didn't choose when they had an opportunity. Now they are sitting in sadness. Now they don't want any other option. Now they are thinking of, oh, that was my golden cup. That was my Four of Wands. Maybe they liked people, a lot of people to fight for their attention maybe, or they like to have lots of options maybe at one time. Now they're very frustrated because that probably created a lot of chaos in this connection. So now they're recognizing I sabotaged myself. I lost out on this Four of Wands connection. Why do you feel this way, person A? Ace of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Because they should have come bearing an Ace of Pentacles offer, a stable, brand new start, which, if you want to build something for the long term, then you have to put a firm foundation with a big pentacle. Instead, this person gave this. Look at the size of this. Ace of Pentacles. They came with the Page of Pentacles offer. Why did you do that? Yeah, even they are thinking, why did I do that? They know actually why they did that. They wanted to keep their options open. Maybe they thought I could have many, many more people fighting for me. Maybe I should be single and enjoy my single life, and maybe I can have others as well. So they gave very small an offer maybe in the past. Now, Empress. What's the Empress? What's the Empress? Now they are sitting in their sadness and regret. Now they wish they had come with that offer of the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, if you want to build something with somebody as glorious as person B, whose value and worth they are seeing now, they feel I sabotaged it. I gave them this little an offer and no emotions. All the cups that were available, they just kicked them. They all fell to the ground. So this person is sitting in sadness and regret and shame and remorse because they know they sabotaged the connection with somebody who they now feel is irreplaceable. The one that they want to now have a Four of Wands connection, grow, have a future. Okay, so then how do you see the connection currently then, person A? How do you see person B right now? How do you see this connection? Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune? They feel the other person has moved on. Oh yes, this person is very, very frustrated. They're very angry. While they were busy maybe checking out other options, they feel it's too late. I've lost this connection once and for all. Now bad memories have been created. What if the other person has moved on now? What if they have other options now? So this person is going through the dark night of the soul. They are devastated. Why? Ten of Swords in reverse. Because now when they think back of what happened and what they did, this person is burdened and overwhelmed because they know what created the ending was because they were out there seeing what else is out there when they had a Two of Cups connection right in front of them. Now they are seeing the other person as their wish come true and they are devastated that they lost out. The Two of Cups was right there in front of them, but this person was busy, I think, not wanting to make up their mind, wanting to be single, check out other options, and they know what they've done. Now they are petrified that it's too late. What if the other person's moved on? What if they found another new Two of Cups now? Yeah, all because they never made that choice. They never chose the right person at the right time. This person is trapped in their mind. I mean, they do now want to step up. They do want to offer everything. They want to take responsibility for their action. They want to be the other person's counterpart. But the fear is, what if the other person has emotionally walked away from me now? So this person is sitting in a lot of disappointment now. Okay, so what action they will finally take is here, which I'll open later, Gemini. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling? What's the Queen of Swords in reverse for you? Yeah, person B says, I've tried enough, Omkaratarot. I tried as much as I could, but then I took my energy back. I protected myself and I thought long and hard about this person who I loved, who never opened their emotions to me. They were always playing hot and cold with me. I was the one who was always taking action towards them, but now, no more. I don't trust them. I'm going to cut this person out of my life. I was taking action, but they were not. They were being selfish. They were being self-centered. It was all about them. And I'm done with this. Yeah. I think person B says I have to listen to my own intuition now. I have to protect myself. I have to cut the past away. Because all they did was play mind games with me. They made me feel I was not good enough and I should compete for their attention. I should fight for their attention. This person was rude and mean and they never opened up their emotions to me. They were keeping secrets from me. So person B is now, I think, on that process of becoming strong for themselves. Right, person B? Tell me, why do you feel this way? The Fool in reverse, yeah, there was no offer of any new beginning. I think person B did wait for a very, very long time for person A to choose them or make a decision. They kept themselves stuck and waiting for person A to maybe step up, because person B says, I see them as my counterpart. All I'm doing is waiting for them to step up and, make that decision. But I don't think that person A ever took that leap of faith, because person B says, no, it's over. They were not interested. They were not interested in building with me, or they never saw me as a divine counterpart. And maybe person B found out something about person A, and then they took a judgment call and said, okay, no more. I'm done here. No second chances here. I'm releasing this connection once and for all. I'm going to focus on my future. I'm cutting this past person away. I'm going to work on my own stuff now, my own work, my own business, new people. I'm not going to sit around here and make somebody feel I was not good enough for them. So person B is getting unstuck from the situation and saying, I am now freeing myself and starting on something brand new, a new journey for myself, because they feel the person who they respected maybe at one point, or felt this was my divine counterpart, somebody who they really thought was going to be the be-all and end-all for their life, turned out to be a toxic connection. All they gave them was stress and anxiety and sleepless nights. So yeah, person A is right. Person B is moving on. They are removing those 10 swords from their back, one by one, and realizing that this was not a fair situation. I have to get unstuck from here now. So tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Knight of Cups in reverse. They never came towards me with any love offer, Omkaratarot, and whatever they showed me was all a lie. They broke my heart. Yeah, I've done a lot of healing work on myself. I've taken my power. I've taken my energy back. I'm no longer investing into this connection because they never did. I was disappointed. They treated me like I was an option in their life. So I'm dropping the ball. I'm releasing this connection. So I think person B is moving on to maybe a stable or exciting brand new beginning for themselves. It's like I need to follow my own passions and find excitement in my life elsewhere. No more second chances here. So let's see then what actions you guys will take. I'm going to take another deck for this one. And while I shuffle this deck now, if the storyline has been resonating, Gemini, do let me know. You can do that by leaving a comment or clicking on the thumbs up button. That'd be very helpful. Thank you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. All right, person A, back with you now. Do you intend to take any action, or are you just going to sit right now in sadness and regret? In the next 7 days, what can we expect action from you to the other person or in your own life? Three of Swords. Okay, so tell me about the Three of Swords. Are you thinking about the heartbreak and pain that you caused, or are you hurting now? And why? Why the Three of Swords for you? Strength, Three of Swords again. Oh, they are hurting. They are hurting so badly because they feel, because they held back from the connection, they not only broke that person's heart, but now they themselves are sitting in that heartbreak, all because of a choice not made. They made the wrong choice, or they never made a choice. Okay, so person B, what about you? What are you going through? In the next 7 days, what's your action going to be towards person A or otherwise in your own life? Two of Swords. Person B says, I've put swords in front of my heart now. They never made up their mind, so I don't even want to see, hear, do anything right now. Two of Swords. Yeah, I'm into self-love right now. I've made a connection with my spirit guides, my angels. I'm giving all that good love to myself. They never chose me. They never made up their mind. So I'm blocking this connection now. I'm no longer squandering all that love on somebody who just taking from me and took my love for granted. So person B is, yeah, they could be even ready to, I mean, their cup of love is overflowing right now because they've taken it back for themselves. They could even be opening themselves up to new options now. It's like, yeah, I have all that love to give. They didn't want it. They didn't reciprocate. So now I have all this love, which I'm now fulfilled. I've done my healing work. I'm ready for something brand new, spirit. Right? Person B? Yeah, I think person B is walking away. Yeah, they're walking away from a connection which they felt was only chaos or very inconsistent, or there were third parties. Person B says, yeah, emotionally, I'm walking away because all the cups they offered to me were empty. So, what's the judgment card then, Spirit? Oh, this is person A. This is person A who's now recognizing the connection, the one that they sabotaged. It's like, I really want to go back. I really want to go back. I want a second chance here. So then, what's the judgment? Will they come back? Will they be allowed to? What's happening here, Spirit? What's the judgment card as the overall energy for Gemini's reading? King of Swords. Right now they're getting enlightened as to... Oh my God, this person is so serious. You see, this person is now seeing the other person as a divine counterpart. I want to have a 10 of Cups. I want to have a 10 of Pentacles. They're looking into their future now. They are absolutely clear of who they want. But it's like this, they are stuck. They are stuck at crossroads, maybe because they are scared or they feel... Tell me why you're stuck if you know you want to go back, and or because they feel they'll be seen as somebody who's immature, a player coming back. So this person is stuck because they're trying to figure out a way of how they're going to convince the other person. They are scared, Spirit says. They are scared. As much as they want to come back and they recognize the connection, somewhere they feel the other person is going to block them or push them away. What if they have somebody else? What if there's a third party now on their end? What if they found somebody better than me? So they are stuck not because they don't want to come, it's because they are spying. They are spying. They are stressing. They are stuck. I mean, as much as they want to transform the connection and have a new beginning, they're not sure if it's already over or is there even a possibility. So they're trying to find some clarity before they come in. That's what I feel. So that's what I have for you, gems. Till next time, then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.